guys, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new, make sure you hit that subscribe button and let's get right into this video. So today we have a very special guest who should be coming back to the salon all the time now
because I quit my job. I'll tell you the story later.
This is Sister Spice and we're gonna be doing her nails for New Year's and also for
the rest of the year.
Girl, no!
Anniversary nails. My 1 year anniversary, 1 year.
Okay, so we're just gonna get started on this nail set. We're not really unboxing anything, but just know we're gonna be doing a gold nail set. I know I've done a lot of gold nail sets recently, but it's New Year's, I have to. We're gonna start on with the nail prep. The first thing we got here, look at this. I got this for Christmas. So this is cuticle remover and we're gonna try it because as you all know, Sister Spice has really tough cuticles. So we're gonna use it, see what happens. All right, we're gonna let that soak there. And we're just gonna do the rest, I guess.
I feel my fingers burning.
Really?
No.
Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Guys, if you have any tips, let me know. But don't judge me. I really don't know what I'm doing with this. Now I'm gonna take this round drill bit for the cuticle areas. That's the best I think it's gonna get. Okay, next step is to use this sanding band and I'm just gonna remove the shine and any of this residue off the nails. What? Residue? Residue.
Residue. It just sounds like I have poopy nails. It makes it sound like I have doo-doo on my nails.
No, residue. Residue.
Okay, now the next step is to apply these extra long nail tips.
Okay, we're just gonna size these out. We'll be right back. Okay, so I got all the nail tips sized out over there and I'm just gonna get gluing them on now using some KDS glue. All right, the nail tips are glued on. They're so long they don't fit in the screen. But we're just gonna get trimming them down now. How about this long?
You're crazy.
I'll be back after I'm done trimming these. I got them like trimmed the best I could. Now I'm gonna reshape them. So now that all the nails are shaped, I'm just going to remove the shine from all the nail tips. We got all the nails shaped and filed up. Now I'm just going to wipe off this dust from the nails. Okay, next step is to add on some Dehydrator. Next is the primer. Okay, next is the base coat. I'm gonna add a layer of base coat on each of the nails. Okay, we're gonna get started on the nails now. We're not really sure what's going on. We're just kind of going. We're using this nude gold glittery gel polish as like the base of the nails. So we're gonna add on a bunch of nail decorations and I'm gonna start with the gold flakes.
Yep, this is good. I could be happy with this.
I'm gonna add another layer of base coat on here, sticking all the glitters. Alright, here is the nail. Yeah, so this is just the nail set, just a nice layer of this, even though you can't really see it.
It's there. It's the afterthought in the background. guys, it's me, Spice. As mentioned in the beginning of the vid, I quit my job. So they posted the schedule around the holidays, Christmas and New Year's, right? So people like know what's going on. And the person who posted the schedule, the manager, the owner lady, she was like, this is the schedule for the 2 weeks. If you have a shift and you can't make it, it's your responsibility to find someone to cover it. But this is the schedule. Like, I'm thinking it's in stone, you know what I mean? So I put my days off for the 23rd to the 28th. And I get those days off, but then the 29th through the 2nd, I noticed that I wasn't scheduled. So I was like, oh, that's interesting, but I guess I'm not scheduled, you know what I mean? Like, it's been like that for 2 weeks, me not being scheduled. And the manager lady was like, you know, like, it sounded like the schedule's in stone. So I'm like, that's great. Christmas comes, we get great gifts, and I got a VR headset, and all I want to do with my life is play VR. So manager one, Jennifer, she texted me on Monday saying, Monday is the 27th, saying, hey, if someone calls in tomorrow, can you cover? And my vacation time is from the 23rd to the 28th. So Monday was the 27th and the 28th would have been Tuesday. I'm like, technically I'm still on vacation and they want me to come in like earlier. And I was like, I am so sorry. I cannot, right? Sent that, period. And she was like, okay, thanks. So on Monday, I go check the schedule, like, who can't come in on Tuesday, right? And so I look at the schedule, seeing who can't come in, like, who's the person that would be calling out. And then I see a republished schedule. And I'm scheduled to work Wednesday of this week through Sunday, the 29th through the 2nd. And for the past 2 weeks, I had no schedule. So it's like, am I not supposed to make plans? Because even if my schedule says I'm not scheduled, I still can't make my own plans. You know what I mean? Because they might change the schedule last minute. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. So it's like you can't even do anything with your days off because they might change it on you.
Yeah. So I was like, wait a minute. Now I can't even play VR. You know what I mean? Like, I literally just got my VR on Saturday, Christmas Day, and it's Monday. I literally only played it for like 2 days. Haven't got the full experience. And I wasn't ready to go to work yet. Like, in my mind, I haven't mentally prepared. Mm-hmm. And then I was like, I texted Jennifer. I was like, hey, I don't know who to text this, but I noticed that my schedule, I'm working Wednesday through Saturday when it was previously I wasn't scheduled. So I already made plans. Yeah, I texted her about my schedule being republished and I was originally not supposed to work. And then she was like, okay, I'll let Laura know, which is the manager that is the hire manager and that does the scheduling. And then she gets back to me and she was like, oh, I don't know why on your end it didn't show, but the schedule was like, has been like that for like a week or so already. The way she worded it was like not as rude. Like, she was pretty nice, you know what I mean? Like, nice about it. But basically she was just saying, oh, don't know what happened on your end, but the schedule has been published for a week already. And then she's like, maybe ask one of the other workers if they could help pick up your shifts. And then I was like, okay, thanks for the info. I'll let them know. And then I told her, I was like, I really can't come in like for the whole week because of my plans. And then Laura, the hire manager that makes the scheduling, she texted me and she's like, I don't understand why you assumed that you weren't scheduled because the schedule has been posted since last week. And she was like, please reconsider coming back, at least by the weekend. The weekend I can't, that's when my anniversary is. And secondly, she said, I don't understand why you assumed. I'm just like, girl,
I didn't assume. I know.
I didn't assume. My schedule said that to me. Like, and then I look back when it was republished. It was republished on that Monday where the original Jennifer texted me if I could cover for Tuesday. It was published that morning on Monday.
Why didn't you say that to them?
I did. Mm-hmm. And they're like, no, it's been published for a week. And I was like, no, my schedule got I seen the schedule got republished. They just kept like ignoring me saying that. They ignored it.
I wonder if you slow-moed it, what would it look like?
And zoomed in, probably really cool.
Okay, so I put it in slow motion. That's not how I thought it was gonna look. It looks stupid.
I thought it was gonna be like like a firework type of thing.
I thought it was going to be a big explosion of glitter, but no.
Like a glitter bomb. Or like those TikTok videos where they sprinkle glitter on the camera. But oh goodness me. After I sent that message to Laura about me, I literally checked the schedule the week. Like she said it was posted a week ago. A week ago I was working, and I checked my schedule to obviously double check when I was coming in those days. And then I also double checked my vacation time was approved and if I was working this week, Wednesday through the 2nd. I wasn't scheduled, so I was like, perfect. And so I tell her that, and then after I tell her that, I was like, I'm gonna resign. It was really nice working with y'all. Great experience, learned a lot, thanks. And then she didn't answer me back at all on the text message. So the next day...
So pause on her story really quickly. I'm just going to use this clear polygel to encapsulate all this glitter. I'm hoping this will be enough, but we'll see. All right, continue your story.
So the next day, I emailed Laura, the main manager, that I'm resigning. And then I was like, FYI, I did check the schedule just in case she didn't read my text, and in an email, it's official, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I texted her in the middle of the day, like 12 p.m. Emailed her 12 p.m. Never responded. Then later that day, one of the shift leads, they messaged me. They're like to me, it was acting like a spy, like there was a spy, like why did I just all of a sudden quit? And so they wanted more deets.
Juicy deets.
I literally just told them the same thing I told the other manager, like about the scheduling. I can't come in. I was like, so I just quit.
Yeah, because they were thinking that you were gonna spill some tea, and then they would go tell the managers that.
Exactly. And then obviously I didn't fall for that because I'm not dumb.
And
then in my email, I put the republished scheduling, like me not being able to make plans on my supposed days off, and the republished scheduling was the last straw that broke the camel's back. I said that wording in my email. And then that shift lead that texted me to like get an extra info from me. When I told them, yeah, the republished scheduling was why I just said I was gonna quit, they were like, so that was like the last straw on the camel's back, or that was like the straw that broke the camel's back. The same wording as I did in my email. I was like, interesting reaction. I was like, interesting choice of words, but yes, you're right. And then they never texted me back, so they just wanted the juicy deets or whatever. But that's so annoying. But the managers never responded or back to me about me resigning. That was it. And then when I go check my schedule app, like there's an app that tells us the schedule. When I go check it, it says you are no longer scheduled for this company, and it's just everything's like blank and grayed out. And then I deleted that app.
They had no respect or value for you that they couldn't even reply to you back.
Very true.
Which means that they don't even care,
Very true.
Because if they cared, they'd be like, oh, how come? Can you like let us know? Maybe we can change in the future. Maybe because it's our fault. Maybe it's, maybe it's our fault. But no, they don't care. They don't value you. So
you're very right. Every time that I worked, I always did I tried my best to do a really good job.
Of course.
I worked in like not fast food, like a restaurant, the restaurant
Small
environment,
restaurant.
like a mom and pop's restaurant type of thing. So I always tried to make the customer like good experience, happy, want to come back and stuff.
And another thing that she couldn't do was get long nails. So long nails only from now on.
I wasn't allowed. And you know what's really funny? That there's this kitchen worker. She got long stiletto nails and they didn't say anything to her. She had those for like weeks and they never said anything. And she got them redone again with a different color. Never said anything to her. I was like, what is this madness? And then my friend, the one who quit, she got her nails done and they were like grown out. How they grow out. It's like a little bit longer now. The manager, Laura, she was like, your nails are like kind of too long now. She got literally tiny short nails like this. And because they grew out, it just was a little bit longer. And the manager was like, your nails are like kind of too long. But she doesn't say anything to the other person.
Favorites.
Definitely favorites. You can even tell by what Christmas gifts they got everyone. Yeah, that was basically it. So I quit there. And there's a lot more stories that I could say. But just to keep it short, because I want to read you guys a Reddit story, because I know you guys want those. And I haven't got my nails done in a long time because of that stupid job. But if you have any, like, opinions on what happened, you can share them below. Okay, guys, so it's a story that I found from Reddit, but it's on, like, the news. Like, it's an actual, like, it's for real. It's not a made-up story. So the title of it is Friendly Family Man, 50-Year-Old Secret. He had a shocking past. Just before Thomas Randall died, that's the 50-year-old man we're talking about, his wife of nearly 40 years asked his golfing buddies and his co-workers from the dealership where he sold cars to come by their home. They gathered to say goodbye to a guy they called one of the nicest people they'd ever known, a devoted family man who gushed about his daughters, a golfer who never bent the rules, a friend to so many that a line stretched outside the funeral home a week later. By the time of their final visit last May at Randall's house in the suburbs, the cancer in his lungs had taken away his voice, so they all left without knowing that their friend they'd spent countless hours swapping stories with never told them his biggest secret of all. For the past 50 years, he was a fugitive wanted in one of the largest bank robberies in Cleveland's history. Living in Boston under a new name he created 6 months after the heist in summer of 1969. Not even his wife or daughter knew until he told them what authorities described as a deathbed confession. How he was able to leave behind one family and create a new life while evading a father and son from the U.S. Marshal Service who never gave up on their hunt. Ted Conrad quickly figured out that security was fairly loose at the Society National Bank in Cleveland after he started as a teller in January 1969. He told his buddies it would be easy to rob the place, said Russell, one of his best friends from high school. A day after his 20th birthday that July, Conrad walked out with $215,000 from the vault. Ted Conrad, by the way, is Randall. That was his previous name before he changed it. By the time the missing money was noticed, Conrad was flying across the country. In a letter sent to his girlfriend, he mistakenly thought he could return with the statute of limitations expired. But once he was indicted, that was no longer true. Conrad apparently cut off contact with his family. Some eventually presumed he was dead. The bank heist in 1969 didn't capture the attention of the nation, or even of Cleveland. Everyone else was focused on Apollo's 11 historic flight to the moon. But for John Elliott, a deputy U.S. Marshal, it was personal because he and Conrad came from the same side of town. The problem was Conrad had a head start. Elliott traveled across the U.S. looking for Conrad, and even after retiring, would check on the case. He had his son, Pete Elliott, now the top U.S. Marshal in Cleveland, continue the hunt for Conrad nearly 20 years ago. Pete Elliott's father died in March 2020 before the investigation was pieced together. Then, in November, Randall's family confirmed that just before he died, he told them what he had done. Elliott said, "Why Conrad committed the robbery has been analyzed endlessly. It wasn't about the money. He always wanted to impress people." Investigators believed he was inspired by the 1968 movie, The Thomas Crown Affair, about a bank executor who got away with $2.6 million and turned the heist into a game. After the real-life robbery in Cleveland, Conrad wound up in the Boston area, where much of the movie was filmed. Thomas Randall came into existence then, in January 1970, when Conrad applied for a Social Security number in Boston. During the 1970s, Randall worked at a country club outside of Boston and became its manager. He also met his future wife not long after arriving in Boston. They were married in 1982. Around then, he began working in the car business, selling Land Rovers and Volvos until he retired after nearly 40 years. What's not clear yet is what happened to the money. The Marshal's Service is looking into whether he lost it early through bad investments. While Randall and his wife, Kathy, who lived most of their years in a pleasant Boston suburb, they filed for bankruptcy protection in 2014. She told Cleveland in November that her husband was a great man. She had declined interviews requests. No one would have guessed that Randall, who was 71 when he died, was someone trying to hide from the authorities. After Randall's identity was revealed, his friends couldn't believe it, but now look back, some things just make sense. How he always had a beard, his reluctance to talk about where he grew up or his extended family. You know, all the years I knew him, I never heard him mention a sister or a mother or a brother or a father. So basically, it was about this guy named Randall, but his previous name was Conrad. So Conrad robbed a bank, and then afterwards he changed his name, got a whole new identity, forgot his family, his wife, his kids, left them in the dust, started a new family, and never spoke about his past, never brought it up, always kept a different appearance than how he used to look. Like on his deathbed, he had like a little letter written. It explained his past and how he was wanted by authorities and what he did. And his family was shocked and couldn't believe it because he was just so...
Not that guy.
Not that guy. He was not that guy. How about a two-sentence two-sentence story?
If they're good.
This one's good. This is how it begins. Calling all shoppers. A lost child has been found. Blared through the store intercom. Bidding starts at $400.
What?
That one's good. My wife is so beautiful up close. The scope is zoomed into the max as I pulled the trigger.
You see, I thought at first it was going to be like a stalker.
Mhm.
The scope as in like a telescope.
Yeah. But it took a deeper, darker turn.
Okay, so here's how all the nails look after all the polygel is on. Very long and gold. What do you think so far?
Love it. New Year's vibe.
So we're going to wipe off the sticky layer from the nails first. Okay, next step is to shape these nails up. So I just have my Makartt dust collector and my hand file, and let's just get reshaping these nails. Hey everyone, and happy New Year's. So I'm just going to be finishing this video off with a voiceover as usual. I just want to say that I filmed this video a while ago, definitely like at the end of December. It's already mid-January now, and I'm just now like finishing it and posting it finally. So I hope everyone had good holidays, and I hope that your 2022 is going well so far. I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for everything. I'm so grateful to all of you. Thank you for your support and kind comments. I read all the comments, at least I try to. Thank you all so much for just continuing to watch my videos. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I just hope my videos are good enough for you guys. I'm gonna keep posting videos and working harder this year, and I just wanted to know from you guys, like, your feedback. What do you want to see from me? Do you guys want to see more beginner friendly stuff? Do you guys want certain nail sets, or what can I do differently? What can I do more? Yeah, let me know your feedback. Like, what can I change? What can I do differently this year to keep improving my videos and just my nails and stuff? So let me know that in the comments. I'm really interested to hear what you guys have to say. And also, I have some really good news. I told you guys before that I was trying to graduate early, and I had to do a meeting with like one of the teachers at my school and whatever. She really didn't want me to graduate. She was like, I don't think you should graduate. I can tell a whole story on this later, but basically, finally, I'm graduated. So I graduated early, and now I can just focus on my nails and my videos. So now I have all this extra time, not having to worry about school anymore because I finished it. I'm so happy that I finished it. Like, it's just like the biggest weight lifted off your shoulder. It's really incredible. But anyway, that's just what I wanted to say in this video. So we'll just continue on. Just wanted to say Happy New Year's. I just wanted to let you guys know that I graduated early. Thank you for everything, and I'm gonna be working really hard this year. So yeah, let's just get back into the video. So after I finish shaping all the nails, I'm just gonna be adding on some gems onto the ring finger. Just a simple like cuticle nail gem design. Now that all the nails are nicely shaped and we've added on the gems, I'm just gonna finish off these nails with some top coat. And can you believe I forgot to put on cuticle oil? How did I forget to do that? I made my sister wash her hands like after I put on the top coat, which is like I normally don't do that, and I think that's why I forgot. But here are how the nails turned out. Let me know what you guys think of this nail set in the comments. It's very New Year's. It's just sparkly and extra and long and stiletto and beautiful. Very eye-catching. So this is how we're starting off 2022 with some extra long gold stiletto nails, and I hope you all enjoyed this video and this nail set. Let me know what you guys want to see next, and also let me know, do you want to see Valentine's Day nails like soon, or do you want to see them more in like the beginning of February or like the end of January? Let me know when you want to see Valentine's Day vids, because I'm not sure when to start those. But anyway, thank you guys so much for 2021, and I'm going to continue to work harder for you this year and post more videos. But that is pretty much it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for listening. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will talk to you all next time. Bye!